Hello, Pisces. This is a general collective Pisces reading for April 2022. And I'm going to start with some oracle and then move into some tarot and probably finish out with the messages from your guides deck that I love so much. This is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't sound or feel like it's for you, then it probably isn't. And that is okay. All right. Acceptance. Purpose. Wow. And pride. Bottom of the deck is gratitude. So we have acceptance. Beautiful. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay. Purpose. Both of these very purple bluey, very cosmic colored. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So this definitely right away obviously says something about accepting your purpose. You know, maybe something with your purpose is something that you had to learn to accept, or something that you feel like is your purpose. You've been struggling to accept it. I'm just going to go ahead and read, because I absolutely love the way this guy explain. I mean, he's the creator of the deck, and these really aren't long, but it could probably get us off to a great start. So, acceptance. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. Right now, your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm, a rhyme, or reason to everything in life, rather than thinking that these are accidents that are occurring. Refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it is a person or a situation that you do not agree with right now. From the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize that although you have come to accept the situation or a condition, it does not necessarily mean that you are condoning a behavior or that you support it. You see it for what it is and recognize that there is something rich to learn from it. Okay, so yeah, we were right on. And this has something to do with purpose. So I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying. No, they're saying this deck with this guy, and then I'll clarify more with my favorite tarot over here. Tarot. And this is an oracle, but it's based on a tarot, so it's very. I split the deck at the Lovers and the solar plexus. I do a pre-shuffle on all of these and a meditation and protection and prayer before I start. So this is really the second shuffle, which is why I don't shuffle a whole bunch of times. Okay. Helpless and hopeless. This is the Eight of Swords. Okay. Teach. That is the Hierophant. And balance. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow. This is some pretty incredible energy. Okay, they're saying one more. So confront. Wow. Okay, so Check the bottom of the deck. Holy moly. Okay, so we have, for majors, we have the Hierophant, Temperance, and the Moon. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So this is a major life change, life lesson in your purpose. The way that these came out, so this is helpless and hopeless under the acceptance card. So you are accepting that something cannot change, that has been seriously, you know, you've been stuck in your, this is the Eight of Swords. It's about being trapped. It's usually someone that's got 8 swords around her and she's like blindfolded. And the message of the card is, you know, she could simply just reach up and undo the blindfold and release herself. So sometimes this can be self-inflicted thought patterns, but it's about you accepting it. So either you are in the process of accepting it, or this could be what's coming up in April for you, this energy, okay? And if this is, you know, someone that you're dealing with, these are just the energies that I'm reading. So if the reading sounds like, wow, that's spot on for my situation, except it's the person I'm dealing with, then switch the energies. You know, I'm reading the energies. So if that is what resonates, then that's what resonates. So anyways, someone, either you or a person or some sort of a situation around you, is accepting something that has had you in your head. Ooh, this cosmic egg just fell over. How that egg stands up so straight is, it's funny. Okay, and then this is why I was like, ooh, under purpose, you know, because I was wondering if we were going to find out, you know, everybody wants to know what their purpose is, or even their purpose right now, you know. The Hierophant. And in this deck, it's teach. And this is a major arcana, like I said. So this is something to do with teaching or learning. It can also be things like tradition and religion and like firm foundational beliefs, you know, if that resonates for someone. It's also, it can be like in a love reading, and I'm not saying this is a love reading, but I'm just going to put it out there. It can be like a higher level of commitment, you know, sometimes like a marriage. But so far, there's not too much love. You know, there's not a bunch of emotional, we do have the Moon here, but this is just what I'm seeing so far. I would say this has something to do with somebody's purpose being a teacher, or maybe learning. Like, let's say you want to be like a life coach, or some, you know, maybe you want to be a tarot reader, you know, on YouTube. I don't know. And you're just like, well, I could do it, but I need to learn more. And this is a message, you know, maybe try to find a teacher, even if it's just videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to make jewelry, you know, find tutorials. There's so many free tutorials on YouTube. It's crazy, you know? So this is a very high purpose. It's divinely guided, whatever is going on here. So, and then interesting for Pride, we have the Temperance card, and in this deck it's balance, and it's the blending of your life. Basically, it's blending. It's usually an angel that's pouring water from one chalice into another, and it's about, you know, tempering yourself. It's about divine patience, you know, divine timing. But with the Pride card, there's a bit of like an energy where somebody needed to balance out, maybe, you know, like healthy ego, you know, like a healthy pride, rather than like a negative ego mindset, you know, because that could have been what was keeping you from being able to accept this Eight of Swords energy here. You know, you were struggling with it. Obviously, the Eight of Swords is not a pleasant energy. It's not at all. It's very mental and like spinning in cycles in your head. But I mean, right in the center of your reading, this is so strong. Like the energy of these two cards together, it feels strong. I mean, even look at like the purpley, it like almost matches her shawl thingy that she's got on here. like perfectly. It's just, this is a powerful combo. And then to have the Temperance, you know, also divinely guided. It's another major, you know, so it's about balancing out the acceptance of pride and ego. You know, be proud of yourself and drop, you know, the ego can just be fear. You know what I'm saying? And this guy just went red when I said fear. So this card can be scary, can be a scary energy. You know what I mean? And struggling to accept whatever it is, you know, and feeling helpless and hopeless about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting like a nauseous feeling, you know, like that anxiety that is almost like a nauseous feeling. That is what it is. But like, maybe you have to give some sort of a presentation and you're terrified, you know. This is your purpose. This is like a divine, this is your calling. Anyways, I'm repeating myself now, but it's very powerful, this so there is a blending, there is a tempering, there is a divine timing, something to do with pride about it. So maybe sucking up your pride and balancing, you know, the ego. And I would say that the ego is more to do with fear, because this, with the, you know, coming out with these two, this is confronting your fear, your illusions. You know what I mean? It's looking behind the veil and see the darkness and all the clouds that represent, like, you know, kind of illusion, like a fogginess, cloudiness, you know, energy going on. And he's going all the way back to his childhood and reminiscing about, like, what did I work on? What did I not work on? Why am I afraid of this? You know, like for me, I failed all of my English classes in high school, all of them, all, because I would not do oral reports. I was absolutely terrified, absolute beyond throw up on everybody terrified type of energy. And I would actually write the report and then they would call my name. I don't know why this is coming up. And I would just sit there like a little tiny mouse and be like, I didn't write the report. And I did. It was sitting right there in my stupid binder. And they'd be like, you're getting an F in front of the whole class. But to me, it was better that the whole class that knew that I was getting an F, okay? Because then everybody like gives you that look. They're like, oh, an F. And I was just like, I don't care. Anything is better than me getting up in front of people. And now I'm on YouTube blabbering about it. So, confronting the fear. So whatever fear it is, again, that came up for a reason. I have not told many people that story. So very, very interesting energy here. We're going to clarify some more with my Quantum Tarot, which I love very much. And I'm used to. We've got the Empress, split the deck, Empress, and the Ace of Wands. That is some powerful energy. Another major arcana. So if you are a feminine energy, not gender specific, everyone carries the masculine and feminine energy in there. Maybe this is about balancing more to your feminine side. You know what I mean? Because if you're too much in the masculine, you know, or a distorted masculine energy, it can be overly prideful and you can scare yourself out of stuff because you're like, oh, no, I'm just not going to do it. Nope, 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 nope. And look at that. 5 of Swords in this deck is rather scary. Okay. And we have the Hanged Man, okay? Another major arcana. So the Hanged Man is about changing your perception, okay? It's hanging upside down, getting a new, you know, bird's eye view or whatever, you know, changing. So maybe that is what, you know, that's another message, that you need to change your view somehow to maybe accept this thought pattern that you've got going on, because you have some sort of a life purpose in either teaching or learning, you know, or learning and then teaching, you know. What's that saying that when the student is ready, the teacher appears? I think, is that how it goes? I think. Let's just get some clarity. Okay, 6 of Wands. This is going to be super successful. This is like a card of being like a star. I mean, that's the energy I'm getting for this one. It's about victory, okay? So it's usually like a guy riding in with like a wreath on his wand, and he's all, huh. And it actually, like this, if it was like this, can be ego. So this is, be proud of yourself, okay? Stand in your power, reclaim your power. I mean, even just say to yourself all day long, even if you don't believe it at first, I reclaim my power, okay? Because we kind of spread ourselves thin in this day and age. You know, everyone's on social media, and we're just kind of stuck in thought cycles in general. You know, kind of like on a hamster wheel, and you get stuck in the day to day. You know, of the doing instead of being. So this is something to do with it. This is going to be very successful because, like, right away it wanted to jump towards the teach and the purpose. So I'm actually going to put it right there. We're going to keep going. Holy moly. Okay, so this deck specifically has 2 extra cards. Usually there's 78 in a tarot deck. This has 80. Who are you? Because this is seriously powerful stuff. You go, Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon sign, by the way. This is, okay, so the 2 extra cards are the universe. So after the world, right? After the majors, there's the world is the last of the majors, and then there's the universe, which is the like upgraded version of the world. It's it has its own meaning. But anyways, then the other card is the Phoenix. And this is what you got. And I hope it's showing up because this card is so beautiful. I don't know if can you see the Phoenix in there? See it? Oh, there. These are all cosmic blasting supernovas, solar flares and all that. But this is, it's the Phoenix, you know what I mean? It is rising from that, okay? It's like, it's almost like a rock bottom energy where you've turned to ash, and there's just nowhere else to go but up. Okay, and then the Phoenix rises from its ashes. We know what the Phoenix is, right? I mean, this is incredible energy. This is an incredible reading. So yeah, Phoenix, you have the Phoenix. I'm going to keep going because that card is just, okay, yeah. This is the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So this is about being stubborn, okay? And to do with Pentacles, it can be about money. It can be almost like a miser. It can be like, I'm too stubborn and afraid to move, to budge. I just want to stay here. You know, it can be about stability. You might be scared, or actually like more like terrified, to do whatever this is. And maybe that's why that throwing up all over the classroom energy came up. I don't know. Like I said, that just came out. You have the Phoenix card. Like it's you must drop it. This is what this message is about. It's very clear, very clear. I'm going to keep going just to, yeah. This is the devil. Okay, number 15. Okay, so this weird pride, fear, ego. I'm not calling you like an egomaniac or egotistical or a narcissist or anything like that. I am just simply, you know, don't shoot the messenger type of thing. Okay, this is what it's saying. The devil, which everybody's all afraid of. Okay, it is something that every human goes through. The major arcanas are the 22 paths. They're like the archetypes. They're things that we go through in our human, in the human's soul's path. Okay, and the devil is about anything that can take away your power. Like I was saying earlier, reclaim your power. You know what I mean? So this stuff is taking away your power. You feel powerless. It's like me sitting in that chair with my report written going, I didn't write it. You know, okay, I did write it. Yeah, I did that. So, I mean, you don't be me. Don't do that. I mean, that was, I failed English, all of it. It's fine. Anyway, I'm all right now, I think. Anyway, this devil energy, this miser energy, this, you know, the ego, it's fear ego. This is fear-based ego. Fear, F-E-A-R. I say it in almost every reading where fear comes up. false ego appearing real. It is fake. It is in your head. Okay, it's got you feeling helpless and hopeless, but it is in your head, and spirit wants you also. I mean, how many majors do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the Empress. So yeah, like half your reading. Okay, these cards are all over the place now. But anyways, so that is what that is about. The devil energy will keep you bound until you free yourself. You gotta free yourself. Okay, one more, just because this is just, yeah. Heartbreak. Okay, you are going to be heartbroken if you don't drop this crap, because you're gonna miss this opportunity. These words are just flying out of my mouth. This is like, this message is very clear. So if you want to stay away from this and this, you've got to, you have to think differently. I mean, straight up. I'm just going to put the Phoenix over the top of that, because that is the energy that Spirit wants you to know, that this is not a normal card. It does not come out a lot. So let's get, because this is kind of shadowy and we have the moon here, I just got these Aboriginal. I was conceived in New Zealand, so the Aborigine stuff kind of gets me. I'm always like, ooh, I gotta have that. These Aboriginal, I have never used these. I went through them this morning and a bunch of them resonated for me. So this is a shadow healing deck, so I am not sure what's going to come out, but because there is definitely, okay, that one really wanted to come out, and then I tried to put it back in and it turned sideways, so whoa, okay, I'm gonna go with that one, not those ones. But the ones on my lap I'm gonna take because one of them flipped. 2 of them flipped. Okay, we have anguish. Good golly. Annoyed. Oh no. Suffering. I am so sorry for what you're going through. Numb and obscurity. Okay, this is a lot of them. It's the first time we use them, and it like vomited. Like my whole story about this is scary. Okay, I'm gonna read these. Okay. So bear with me here because there's 5. Okay. Anguish. Simply knowing that there is an end to this feeling of sorrow is the very beginning of your healing process. That's very much the Phoenix. Okay. Suffering. Thinking that no one knows the pain you're enduring is just another form of self-pity. Every soul experiences pain. It's what we do with that pain that defines our future. I read that one this morning and I was kind of like, ouch. Like, why don't you tell it how it is, you know? So these are kind of rough, but like when I bought them, I was kind of I was just like, I'm ready to face my shadow, you know, go through the stuff that I need to go through. So I mean, I figured maybe there's other people too, and I figured I would use them when it, you know, readings like this, and this is clearly a very divinely guided reading. Annoyed. Voicing your frustrations will provide you with an opportunity to explain the situation in a different way, which could be the very answer they're looking for. Obscurity. Often we overcomplicate situations when the best option is in plain sight, but overlooked as being too easy. Interesting. Sometimes, however, it really is as simple as that. And numb. Avoiding our feelings can sometimes be exactly what we need, but at some point the numbness will dissipate. Face it now or later. Either way, it catches up to you. All right. So this is a powerful reading, like powerful. So, and I'm going to, like I said, finish up with my other favorite. I call these all my favorites, and I really do have favorites, but I don't know. I used to drive my dad crazy. He'd be like, you can only have one favorite. You know, having a favorite means one. And I'm like, okay, well, how come like they're all my favorite then? Like extra favorites, you know, I don't know. Wow, Pisces, your reading is longer than everybody else's too. Usually, I was keeping them right around 20 minutes, and that is okay though. This is some intense stuff. Okay, so this one I definitely read from the book. This is written by the same guy that wrote these cards. The first one that I read, James Von Prague. He is the man, and he says it best. So, know your truth. Right away, I saw the Hierophant, which is buried in here, but when I read it, that's what I saw. So these are messages from your guides. I never say that, and the other night I woke up and I was like, why don't I ever say that? Because that is, I mean, that's what this deck is called. So I'm just going to start saying that. These are messages directly from your guides. This is what they want you to know about this. Dogma is a set of rules, principles, or beliefs that have been created by humans in this physical dimension with the expectation of being followed by others. From a soul perspective, dogmatic thinking is a facade because each soul has its own truth. And that path is not to be shared by all because that path will not best serve all. With assistance from your guides, your higher self has created a unique blueprint for your soul's journey that cannot be fulfilled by following the rules set forth by another. The language of the soul is intuition, and you have the ability to be in constant contact with it. You instinctively know if something is right or wrong for you. Many beliefs concerning the mysteries of spirit will cross your human path, and you will innately know which ones to hold on to and which ones to discard. If something resonates with you, keep it. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not right for you. You are the creator of the belief system that works best for you. The mantra of this card is to thine own self be true. Yeah, so I was right on with the Hierophant because this is about like teaching and tradition, higher learning, and it's the Hierophant. You know what I'm saying? So however that resonates for you, I was getting kind of a weird energy of like someone possibly needing to confront a teacher about their beliefs because maybe their beliefs are different, but that's what your guides wanted you to know. I'm going to grab one more because I'm really feeling, yeah, look it, express your feelings. So someone's got to have a talk with someone that's like a Hierophant maybe. Whew, I can feel this energy. I'm kind of, I feel you. Okay, here we go. All your feelings are valid and should be honored. You are experiencing these thoughts and emotion for a reason. Never let anyone judge your feelings as silly or inconsequential because they are obviously manifesting within you for a reason. You have a right of self-expression, and it is imperative on your road of self-enlightenment and awareness. It is vital that you as a human being release and express all that is within you in a safe, loving manner. Never judge or harm another by your actions. That is the ego struggling to make itself known. Be kind and respectful, yet speak your truth. You should never keep a feeling, thought, or emotion bottled inside. You are energy, and energy flows. When you create a stop page by suppressing your valid emotions, they are left to fester within you. Then you are not in harmony, and you are creating a dis-ease to the natural flow of energy. Your thoughts and emotions should always come from a space of compassion. Always examine your feelings before sharing them. Are you coming from a place of love or a place of judgment? It is a fine art indeed to be able to express your feelings while at the same time bolstering the spirit of another. By bringing your truth out kindly, you are letting others know that you are being honest to yourself while being empathetic to them. So while I was reading this, what came to me was that Temperance card, the blending. It's tempering yourself. So whatever you're going through, I hope it goes okay, okay? So it's going to get kind of loud. I'm going to get your charms, okay? This is like a metal on metal sound, so I'm sorry if you need to turn your thing down and do it. Let's see what we got. I'm laughing because this is what I saw. The number 5. The Hierophant. If this card is the Hierophant, I'm going to flip out. I might just shut the video down. Okay, it's not. But guess what? It's the Star, the card of Aquarius. Okay, this is like one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, in my opinion. The Star is about being a star. Remember that 6 of Wands? Remember that 6 of Wands? Where's that 6 of Wands? Oh yeah, I buried it with the Phoenix. Okay, so whatever this is, you know, teaching or whatever, or your purpose, you have the potential for victory being a star. Both of these cards mean, like, you know, maybe you're starting your own platform, you know, or something like that, and you're terrified, and maybe you think that everyone is going to, not like what you have to say, okay? Let your freak flag fly, okay? Let's slap everybody in the face, okay? You heard the message, okay? In this one, all right? You do you, boo-boo, all right? That's the star. Okay, this is my little tiny hobbit door with a magnet. I love it, I love it, I love it, okay? But this, in this reading right now, is about one door opens, or one door closes and another one opens, okay? So that's what I'm getting there. This, I don't know. Speaking. I just heard speaking. I was going to say something about love, and, you know, there wasn't too much love in this. So, and then I heard the word speaking. So, yeah. This is about speaking. I would say speaking your truth. And then, you know, like I said, we had the number 5. So that's all I have for you right now. Pisces, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, please. And you can check out the links to my Etsy shop and my Spotify playlist. And I have a whole bunch of channels featured on my channel if you click channels. And they are all amazing teachers. Greg Braden, Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, people like that. Nassim Harriman. Check them out, you know, and just use your guidance to, you know, kind of guide you to which ones you need to watch or which ones could help you. They're incredible. Anyways, long reading, but that is definitely okay. Thank you so much, Pisces. This was an incredible reading, and I wish you well. Thank you. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.